Hello and welcome to my New Year's resolution. I have created a survey and sent it to 9 members of my friends and family, posing the question, if you could make everyone in the world listen to 3 albums, what would they be? I will then be listening to their selections and grading them based on a completely arbitrary criteria. Number 4 to submit was my cousin Kaz, tied for middle with you don't know yet who. Is that true? Hold on. If it's an odd number, I'm dead wrong, dude. I think 5's the middle. Okay, never mind. My predictions for Kaz were the band Stray Kids, alternative/emo music, Green Day, 303, stuff like that, and Lil Wayne, or possibly other rap. Kaz's first album was Maggot Brain by Funkadelic. This was kind of out of left field to me. I've never heard Kaz talk about this or funk music in general that I can remember. I don't have a great memory, but also Kaz is kind of unpredictable in terms of opinions and taste, so maybe it would have been more out of character to choose something that I have heard them say they like before. Here's me dancing to Maggot Brain. I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. I gave this a 4 out of 5 for danceability. It's funk music. It should get a 5 out of 5, but you saw my performance in there, and I just couldn't muster up a 5 out of 5 dance to this album, but it's just me. It's just me. And so here's a prompt. If you think you could do a 5 out of 5 dance to this, film it and text it to me. I know you have my number if you're watching this. Okay, so it's 4 out of 5 danceability, Funkadelic. For lyrics, I gave this a 3 out of 5. It made some interesting points. A lot of time I felt like though it was saying nothing. It really oscillated between like intense political statement, just some kind of some words that they thought would be funny. And that's fun, honestly. I do like that. But I gave it a 3 out of 5. Emotional response was also a 3 out of 5. It did stir some political feelings. It stirred up some thoughts, some ideas. But again, like there's like some songs are kind of repetitive and just like it's mostly about the sound, I would say, some of the songs. And so yeah, it didn't all sort of get to me. Only a couple of them really got to me. Prettiness wise, it's not the prettiest. It's kind of like goofy, honestly, a lot of the time. Sometimes it's very vulgar. It's not, didn't hurt my ears or anything. But another thing also affecting the prettiness is that it's got like an older recording sound. It's kind of similar to with Stop Making Sense that it was live, that the recording sound is like not as smooth on the ears. So 2 out of 5 I gave it. Something else to note about this album that I just haven't mentioned is that there's like 5 songs on it, and the first one is like all talking. It might be like 6 songs total. Anyway, but there's just like not that much to judge also, or kind of base my judgments on. But overall, I gave this a 6 out of 10. I liked it. Honestly, there were like a couple songs I really liked and a couple songs that I could go either way on, and that's that. But I did really like the ones I really liked. My favorite song was Can You Get to That, which was the only one I had heard before, kind of the breakout hit, makes sense to me. I'd say that's for a reason. I once had a life, or rather, life had me. Kaz's second album was NOEASY by Stray Kids. We got one, boys. Now, I'm assuming because it's K-pop, the performers have set the bar high here. But here's me doing my best to dance to NOEASY by Stray Kids. I had a great time dancing to this. And I also would say that it's been proven culturally that this is a 5 out of 5 danceability. I have to give it that. And one reason for that is like, it's really, just feels really choreographable, as you could see in that video, which I haven't filmed yet. I just have faith in myself. Now, I previously said that I haven't been researching the meaning of the lyrics or anything like that for these albums, and part of that is kind of for fairness sake, but I think for fairness sake, I had to look up about the lyrics here because they simply are mostly not in English, and I could not judge them if I did not know what they were saying. So I did look up the translations for a couple of the songs on this album. My review is, they're fun, they're not that deep. Sorry if that hurts your feelings, Kaz. So I gave them a 2 out of 5. For the same reason of not that deep, I put emotional response at a 2 out of 5. It's fun, it's high energy. And some of the songs are like about love and things that are relatable. A lot of the songs are like, I'm badass. And I'm like, yeah, you are, but it's not making me cry. So I don't like want to cry, but I just think like if it can conjure a strong emotion, a song, then that is impressive. Anyways, 2 out of 5 emotional response as well. Prettiness is solidly middling. It does nothing to dissuade me from finding it pretty, but it's not like, you know, it's more meant to be dance music than like beautiful. I don't know if I've covered this, but you might be saying, if dance music is not beautiful to you, then why are you rating it on danceability and prettiness? And it's mostly, it's like, because I want, like, not everything I like for the same reason. So I'm trying to kind of cover the gamut of like why I might like a song. So danceability on this one, high. Prettiness, fine, 3 out of 5. Overall, this album reminded me a lot of like kind of 2010s like radio music. And I liked it, and I think it would be really fun to like see it in concert, dance to it kind of thing. But like just listening to it in my headphones, I enjoyed it. I gave it a 6 out of 10. And my favorite song was Domino. And Kaz's third and final album was In the Aeroplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel.
And one day we will die, and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea.
And here is me breaking it down to NMT.
Your mom would stick a fork right into Daddy's shoulder, and Dad would throw the garbage all across the floor.
Some of this is kind of Renaissance-y vibes, which I would say is technically danceable. But it's more the kind of thing you would blast in your car, I would say. I gave it a 2 out of 5 danceability. I really like the lyrics in this. It's poetry. I don't know if it's meaningful. It feels kind of frivolous. It can be so beautiful. It can be so stomach-turning. They talk about death a lot, which does intrigue me. I gave it a 4 out of 5 for lyrics. For these reasons, it did move me, but it also did make me kind of queasy. I gave it a 3 out of 5 emotional response. I would say it's not because it's, you know, the middling rankings aren't because it's middling, it's because it's got high highs and low lows. It's bold. And perhaps I'm sounding kind of repetitive here, but prettiness wise, there's also high highs and low lows. It's got, again, this Renaissance-y vibe. I think that's very pretty. And then it's like talking about flies eating your body, and that's, strictly speaking, ugly. So I gave it a 3 out of 5 for prettiness. I liked this album a lot. It was a fun listen. I knew a couple of the songs on it, and honestly, some of them I hadn't listened to in a long time, so it was also a fun throwback. And my favorite song on it was one such throwback, which is Holland 1945. And I gave it a 7 out of 10. And that's the end of my video about Kaz's albums. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. Like, subscribe, and comment your personal relationship to Kaz.